guys, how are you? This is Lois. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. It's beautiful summer. I love summertime. Anyway, I know you're seeing me less and less in summer simply because I want to take as much time as I can with my family and enjoy the good weather before winter comes up. So that's why you're not seeing me on this channel so many times as I would wish to, or maybe as you would wish to. Anyway, have you subscribed? If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share this video. Today, I want us to talk about exploring creative careers. And when I say creative careers, I want us to pay attention on music and fine art. Do you know anybody who likes music and fine art? Is it you? Please tune in, share, like, call them. Okay, guys? All right. You know, in the past, and I personally have been doing this. I've been, educating people on careers of the future, careers in demand, and we've been paying a lot of attention on technology careers, innovative careers, healthcare careers, blah 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 blah. Okay, and that has kind of made it's leaving a gap somewhere, because we are not all of us going to focus onto those careers. There's still careers, there's still people who are interested in music and fine arts, and that's why we are here today. So are we saying then that arts are not going to be relevant anymore, or they're not even relevant anymore in today's world or in the future world? Hell no. Okay? Yes, what we need to do is we need to explore creative careers within art and music. Okay, so many parents and even young professionals, they approach me for career advice. And many people, especially those people, if they are leaning towards music and fine arts, they feel like there's no place, for fine art and music. There's that feeling, and I don't know, maybe we are guilty of perpetuating that kind of an idea. No, I'm sorry if I ever did that. So we have talked of careers to avoid, for the purpose of immigration. And I know in that video I mentioned music, and there's a reason I mentioned music. Okay, but I'm here to elaborate more on what kind of music you need to pay attention to. Okay, guys? So it doesn't mean that people who still have an interest or a passion or a calling in music and fine arts have no future. They do. There's a lot of it. You just need to reposition your mind. You need to rethink and reevaluate how you look at fine art and music. Okay? Yes! There's a lot of untapped potential and a great future. What we need now, let us look at the mistakes that people are making. And I find that the mistake numero uno that I see with parents or students who are looking at careers, and especially who are more interested in art, they look at it as a hobby, more of it as a hobby and less of it or as a career option. That is the greatest mistake that I have seen personally out there. I don't know what you think. Okay, so today I'm here to reassure you that you no longer have to choose between your future financial well-being and following your true passion, if art and music is your true passion. Okay, so in this country, in Canada, and I believe not just in Canada, it's everywhere in the world, there is paid, stable employment for those with creative ambitions as well. Which are these options? So we are going to look at music first, and then we're going to look at fine arts last. Okay? If you fancy being part of the big music industry, you can actually turn that into a very rewarding career by picking the appropriate niche. Okay? There's more to music outside of that professional musician. And you know what? There isn't enough space or field for everybody to be a professional musician. But there is so much more outside of that. And I'm not saying that, you can't be a professional musician. Please go ahead if that's what you want to do. But, the chances of hitting that stardom and being that star musician, we all know, we can see that. It's not everybody who gets to that level. It's not everybody who hits that kind of a bar. And you find that the people who just concentrate and focus on that professional musician, a majority of them then end up in the church choir if they go far. And others, and I see that a lot here in Calgary, they end up in the train stations, playing for alms, from the people who are just taking the train. I don't think that's what you want to. So let us try and broaden this look. Let's open our minds, parents, students, let's open our minds and see what could you be doing, okay? Let us see what you could be doing. Do you love technology? Do you feel that you love, I'm talking to the musician, we are still on music, but do you feel that you love technology? If you love technology, please look at things like sound engineering, okay? There's careers in audio video production. There's careers in music mixing, okay? And you then, what you need to do is master a few more of the options that are available under the music umbrella, okay? On the other hand, okay, so those are the people who like technology. What if you don't like technology, but you like organizing events? Okay? Then, if you do like organizing events, please follow a career in live event and concert production. Yes, it's a lot. It's a big thing here. It may not be a big hit, especially if you're coming from Kenya or in smaller countries, developing countries rather. But you find that in this kind of a world, in the first world, there's a lot of that platform whereby, you can do organizing a big event organization or even concert production. Okay, number 3, the entertainment business. I know we're still on music, but you see, you can look at it like this. The entertainment business still requires a sound understanding of finance, marketing, and even data analytics. And I know we've been talking about data analytics, guys, but you see, they are all merging, they are all meshing together. These things, we're not going to put technology outside of anything, but we can bring technology into whatever it is we're doing. So we can bring this technology into music. So, you can also look at, so we're saying that you can look at things on, music finance, music marketing, data analytics in music. Okay. So you may want to explore diplomas in music in this country, or even diplomas in entertainment management, or diplomas, even degrees, whatever, in music engineering, etc, etc. You just have to get out of the music and look broadly. Okay, guys? So now let's look at fine arts. All right, I know there's a lot of people who have bachelors of degrees in fine arts and they're just gaining dust somewhere because there's not, whatever they are, they feel like there's no employment for that, or there's no place for that, okay? Or maybe the field has become so saturated. How are you looking at fine arts? Careers in fine arts actually come in all shapes and sizes. Okay, there are the creators, and then of course there are those people who promote and sell the original creations. Where are you? If you thrive, personally, now I'm talking to you as a student, if you thrive on visual communication, please consider careers such as museum administrators, art gallery curators, art historians, conservators, art auctioneers, etc, etc. And you will see that now most of these careers that I'm talking about, of course, if you're from Kenya, you'll find that these jobs are not there, but you will find those kind of jobs in this kind of, a country, okay, where, technology and the industry is more advanced. So I'm helping you to think outside. So it's, it doesn't mean that because you're into fine arts, you can't come to Canada to study. Yes, you can come to Canada to study, but just follow something, find your niche and come and study that thing and focus on those kind of careers. Okay? On the other hand, if you're a student with an artistic vision, okay, and you also have design skills, then it's time for you to explore visual arts and design careers. There's a lot of those courses here, and there's also a booming industry out there for people who have really good skills. You know, you just have to become really good at what you do. You just have to gain really good skills at what you do. So you will be targeting industries like fashion, advertising, media, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so before I come to the end of this video, in Canada, you find that these courses in music and fine arts that actually instill, because you want to get the skill, not just the degree. Okay, guys, you want to get the skill. The skill is what is going to sell in this country, and it's what actually sells. And I know I have talked to parents in the past, and there are times I tell parents, depending on the kind of a course you're doing, I would not encourage you to go to university. I rather encourage you to go to a community college. And now when I look at music and fine arts, where you need to be looking at, you need the best courses in those, the best courses in those industries, they are actually offered in community colleges or technical schools. Yes. Okay. For example, here in Calgary, and you're going to, not just here in Calgary, almost every city is going to have it's going to have a college, a community college, like the one we have here in Calgary. We have Jubilee Arts something. We have an institute here for art and technology. Okay, and it's major cities are going to have those kind of schools. Okay. So what do you need then? You need to have a really good strategy. You first need to evaluate yourself and say, fine, this is my interest, but where do I want to go? Where do I see myself? At the end of the day, what is my exit game plan? What is my career that I want to tap into in the future that is not just going, to sustain me, but it's going to make me thrive. You want to thrive. So get a good strategy on how to launch your career in these industries upon graduation. Then you're also going to look at which is the best city. You need to look at it now before you apply to the school. Okay, don't just apply to any school. Look at that. It's part of your strategy, because you want to focus on big cities, because these cities are the ones that are going to help you launch your career. They offer the best platforms if you want to launch your career in art and in fine art and music. Okay, so pay attention to big cities like Toronto or Ottawa, Montreal, Vancouver. There's Calgary. I live in Calgary. There's Calgary or any other major city in any province. So you're looking at places like Halifax, Regina, but then those are smaller cities. The biggest cities that you may want to look at are Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Vancouver, and Calgary, Edmonton, like that. Okay, guys? All right. So if you have any question, if you need help, if you need guidance in your career choices, in school application, in study permit applications, yes, please talk to me, send me an email or book a consultation, and my information is going to be at the description part of this video, guys. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you soon. Take care.